Welcome back, sports fans. It's a perfect night in Mountain View, California in the Chester F. Awalt Gym, where the crosstown rivals Los Altos Eagles and Mountain View Spartans are getting ready to face off. The Eagles are coming off a defeat 1 week ago at the hands of the Los Gatos Wildcats, 3-1. Los Altos is 5-7 in total wins and losses. They're still looking for their first win in league play. Kind of a different story for the Lady Spartans, who hold a 10-2 overall record, but who were also vanquished by the Wildcats 2 nights ago by an identical score of 3-1. Coming up on the screen, you can see the standings in our league, if we can get them up there. Well, we'll come back to the standings later. Thank you, Jacob. Tonight you can expect a full show, and you'll be getting your money's worth because it's going to be an extended match. Mountain View tends to outscore their opponents in the first 2 sets. However, Los Altos can be expected to battle back in sets 3 and 4. That'll bring us to the rubber set, set 5, but the advantage to that statistically will go to the Spartans as they outscore their opponents in set 5 by a margin of 3-2. Tonight, you'll want to keep an eye on Kendall Wynn, number 7, for Mountain View. She leads the team in sets played, digs per set, aces, and serving percentage. For the Eagles, don't sleep on Avia Russo, number 13. She leads the Lady Eagles in every statistic except blocks. There you see Kendall Wynn getting ready to serve, and we're just about ready to get started. My name is Mike Messner. I'll be giving you all the play-by-play as we go. Good defense there. The Mountain View block. That was Emmy Tomender, number 11, a 5'11 senior, and I believe she is tied for the tallest member of the Lady Eagles, or the Lady Spartans, I beg your pardon. Kendall Wynn to continue serving. She is one of the tri-captains. And a good kill there, and that fell at the feet of number 1 Hazel Nadeau. And serve goes to the Lady Eagles. The libero will be serving tonight. That's Anna Heath. I'll tell you more about her when I get a chance. Oh, diving attempt there, not quite enough, as the Eagles are on the board there. That was, I believe it was either Kendall, no, it was Alex Sakamoto on the attempt there. Heath continuing to serve there. She's a 5'6 junior. Long smash there, and that one, is that going to be out? No. Mark that in, and a fall, and we have a 3-1 margin, and Los Altos with some scoring that belies their record has the Lady Spartans reeling early in this match. Oh. Big swing there by Katie Yu, number 10. Not enough, and it's 4-1 Eagles. Heath continuing to serve there. And that one's headed out. Anna Heath said I'd tell you a little bit about her. She's got a 96% serving percentage. 5 aces, only 5 serving errors, and both teams are going to take a timeout. We'll step aside. It's 5-1 Eagles. I promised you that we'd show you the standings. You can see in the De Anza League, Palo Alto undefeated and well out in front of Los Gatos. Mountain View with a 500 record is in 3rd place, tied with Monte Vista and Homestead. And Los Altos, as I said earlier, still looking for their first league win at 0-3. Anna Heath continuing to serve. Oh, and that one went into the rafters. And the rafters at Mountain View in some ways are the most dangerous of any school in the Bay Area because of that center beam. I don't know if you can see it on your screens, but just above the top there, there's a center iron beam hanging well down below the roof or the ceiling. Good strike there, and the lead widens for the Lady Eagles, 7-1. Heath continuing to serve. Anna leads her teammates in digs per set, but obviously she's also a very, very good server. And that one was a little bit long. So that will be serving error number 6, but what a run by the Lady Eagles there. Now Addie Kopp, number 5, another one of the tri-captains. She's a 5'8" senior. It's her 3rd year on the varsity. Good set, good block there. Good defense, but it's out of bounds. So that one was headed nowhere anyway. Addie Kopp, as I said, has a serving percentage of 85.3, 2 aces and 27 serving errors, but also 227 kills. She's a 3-sport athlete. I'll tell you more about her when I get the chance. Now, Sophia Costa. Waiting to serve. A 5'6" senior. 95.6% serving average. The pass tipped, and a very strategic move there by number 3. That's Masha Spakovskala. I hope I got that right. But anyway, serve is now back with the Spartans, and that's Masha herself getting ready to serve. And there we go. Good set. Oh, it went over the net. And that time deflected off the hands of number 4. That's Addie Kopp, number 4. That one won't help her numbers. And the serve now returning to the Lady Eagles. Avia Russo, the one that I told you to watch out for. And that one was just a little bit long. Serving error and an unforced one there. Avia, not to be a wet blanket, but came in leading the team with serving errors. There's another one. Oh, just not enough height on that one. And we got ourselves a 9-5 game. Anastasia Marinopoulos now serving. And blocked, but kept alive by the Eagles. Good block, double block there. Picket fence defense there, as it were. Ella McFarland, who is the daughter of Bob McFarland, a PE and special ed teacher at Los Altos, colleague of mine and a good friend. As the Eagles recapture the serve, and Rico Wald, a 5'6" junior, this is her 1st year on the varsity. And that one somehow recovered by the Eagles, but not able to keep it alive, and the Spartans will take over the serve again, trailing by 4. Now Alex Sakamoto, number 17, getting ready to serve. She's a defensive specialist. 92.3 serving average, or serving percentage. Good pass there. And good attempt at a block there, but that's going to fall. And the Spartans are now within 3 after a very slow start before our first break. Alex Sakamoto has 81 aces in her varsity career. And another good block there by the Spartans as they're closing the gap on the Lady Eagles, who right now are having a little bit of a problem responding to anything getting on their side of the court. And another block on the far side. 3 straight times Los Altos has tried to make an attack on the far side in front of the scoring desk, and 3 straight times Jessica Djokovic has rejected it, and we've got ourselves a 1-point game now. Sakamoto continuing to serve. That's over, and that is going to be too many hits, and we got ourselves a tie game. Great run there by the Lady Spartans to tie this game up. Good ball handling there. And a 4th time it almost fell. Tipped over. And that one's going to be way out. Just not well handled there on the far side. And Mountain View has the lead by 1 point for the first time in quite a while. As Los Altos' defensive troubles continue. Good attempt there. Was that? That may have been, that's another, I think that was another double hit on the part of the Eagles. And now the Spartans are continuing their run of 6 or 7 unanswered points. Maybe more. Ooh, that one was headed out. Might have not have been a good choice by the libero. Yep. Ooh, and a good attempt there. But the point will go to Mountain View as that one didn't get over the net. And a timeout called by the Lady Eagles, who find themselves behind by 3 points midway through the first set. We'll be right back. Taking a look at the Los Altos Lady Eagles, talking with their coach, David Kim, and his assistants, Jerry Messerschmidt and Jack Matsumoto, trying to figure out how to get back into this game after falling behind by 3. And Alex Sakamoto is still serving for the Lady Spartans. And that one is going to bring some redemption as sort of a let there, but it did the job. And Los Altos takes over serving. That's Pristine Lim, a freshman defensive specialist, only 5'3", but a good serving talent. That one slapped over. Ooh, hit the net. Controlled by Mountain View, and off the hand or the body of a Los Altos player, and that put a spin on it that was not controllable. And we're back to a 3-point game. Hazel Nadeau now. Good pass, but it's going to be out. As Los Altos now having offensive troubles, as twice in the last couple of minutes they have overshot their target of the Mountain View backcourt. And they're down 15-11. That one was out. So the Lady Eagles will take over again. Anastasia Marinopoulos serving for the Eagles. 91.7%. And that one perfectly played by Mountain View. That was Masha Shapkovskaya. I'm still working on that name. Kendall Wynn once again serving. Line drive serve there. Tipped and perfectly played, as Masha knew exactly where that ball was headed from the very beginning. And it's a 5-point game, and this is the biggest lead that Mountain View has had in tonight's contest. Oh, puddle scraper there. Not quite able to dig it out was number 11, Emmy Thomander. 18-12. Ooh, miscommunication there. Ooh, tipped. Is that too many? No, and it's up in the rafters, and again the rafters playing a trick on one of the teams in tonight's contest. This time the Eagles pay the price, and it's a 19-12 game. Good defense there. And that one's going to be out. Good eye there by Thomander, number 11, to watch that sail out of bounds. And the Lady Eagles are back in business. Hazel Nadeau now serving. Nope, I beg your pardon. That is Anna Heath. And Anna was not able to hand in that kill attempt. And Mountain View restores their control of this match. Hallie Pattison, number 5. Had the good fortune to meet her grandfather tonight. He's quite a guy. Very proud of his granddaughter tonight. Good serve there. And perhaps with a bit of temper, the Lady Eagles slam that one home. Mountain View has rounded the corner. We got a 2014 contest right now. Sophia Costa now serving for Los Altos. Oh, I don't think anybody expected that defense to go over the net, but it did. Controlled by Mountain View. And that one is going to go to the Eagles. That was just out, although some of the fans here would disagree. And it's back to a 5-point game. Sophia, 95.6 serving percentage, 27 aces. Looking for number 28 right now. And that one's going to head out of town. And Los Altos with a small run of their own. Let's see how long this will last. Sophia had some very consistent serving so far in this run, and it's kept alive. No, the ref said that hit the floor, and it's now, I think, a 4 or a 5-point run for the Eagles as they refuse to go quietly. Sophia Costa continuing to serve. Oh, that hit the net and had enough momentum to buzz over the net. And that Mallory Barrent, the middle hitter, 5'10", captures it. And it's 21-17. Masha now serving. Good set, good defense. One right in the face of Kendall Wynn, perhaps right in the gut of Kendall Wynn, but certainly unexpected. And we're back to an Eagle serve here. Avia Russo, 6 feet tall, and a junior, second year on the varsity. Oh, not a good dig there. No way to get control of that one or pass it. And the Eagles once again close the gap. This is a contest, just what we hoped we'd get. Oh, good eye there indeed by Kendall Wynn and the rest of the Lady Spartans as they watch that one just go long. And now, Emmy Tomander for the Spartans, and that one goes into the net. So maybe a little bit of fatigue here setting in because these young ladies have been going at it with only a couple of breaks. And I should add that the temperature in this gymnasium is very warm. That's Rico Wald now. And that one goes into the net. And there's our friend, Alex Sakamoto, who did so much earlier in this set for the Mountain View run that regained them the lead and took them through an intermission. Speaking of intermissions, Mountain View's up 3 points. We'll step aside while these teams figure out what they're going to do. Don't go away. Well, we're back at the Chester F. Awalt Memorial Gymnasium, named for the man who donated the land to build this high school, which was once known as Awalt, now is Mountain View. 23-20 in favor of the Spartans, and Alex Sakamoto serving. Los Altos controls, tipped, and back in play. Ooh, one-handed hit there. Tipped. Good control, and that one is going to go to the Spartans. I could have sworn it went off a Spartan hand. Thought there was a touch there, but it's set point now for Mountain View. And Alex Sakamoto and there we go. Backward pass. Los Altos keeps going to that far side. They haven't always been successful with it. Careful one, and that's going to be a set for Mountain View. And the referee up in the crow's nest says too many hits. And Peter Kim can't believe it. And he's going to probably have a word, or maybe it was underhanded, but in any case, the set's been awarded to the Spartans. And Peter Kim understandably disgusted. But nevertheless, the Spartans have 1 set, Eagles have 0. We'll come back for the second set right after this. We're back at Mountain View High School, where the Lady Spartans, in a controversial final call, took the first set after what can only be described as a pitched battle. The Lady Spartans found themselves down 7-1 at one time, and Los Altos just looked unstoppable. But then the serving of Alex Sakamoto for the Lady Spartans took over, and she led them on at least 2 very big runs of points that kept them competitive, and they held the lead after, right before our second intermission, and then for the rest of the set, and they pulled it out by 2 points. So here we go for the second set. We had predicted that Mountain View would take the first one. And the smart money, not that I'm encouraging gambling, but the smart money is also on Mountain View for set number 2. And we're underway. And a nice little dink there by Avia Russo, number 13, as Anastasia Marinopoulos continues to serve. 1-0 Los Altos. Managed to avoid the beams that time. Ooh, well handled there, and that's not gonna come up. As Mountain View caught a little bit flat-footed. Valiant effort to keep that ball alive, but it didn't work. Ooh, close one, and that one well played by Los Altos, as they saw that was about perfectly balanced on the net. And they thought, well, somebody's got to hit it. And between Thais Ross and Avia Russo, they gained the point. And that one's headed out. Well played there by Anna Heath, the libero, that was closest to. And now 4-0 Lady Eagles. Make that 5-0 as an attempt there to get that over by Masha. Not quite enough. And Oscar Lopez Figueroa wants a timeout to talk to the Lady Spartans. We'll be right back. So another shot at the Lady Eagles there. Peter Kim on your right with his back turned to us. Okay. Generally very good at controlling his emotions, but at that last point in the first set, I've seen him just about as upset as I've ever seen him, and I've known Peter for a long time. Anyway, living in the past no more. We're back to a 5-0 Eagle lead, and we'll see how it plays out. Oh, not well handled there. Alex Sakamoto with an unforced error. That was a reception error on her part, and that will be number 46 in that category. Not something to be proud of, but there it is. 6-0. Los Altos. Anastasia continuing to serve. Oh, not quite enough there, but a great effort to keep that one alive. A lot of sort of punching at that ball. And Mountain View's on the board. And Hallie Pattison, her first year on the varsity, and I have no statistics on her, but she is a 5'8" sophomore with a great future ahead of her. And there it goes. And that one, no nonsense response by the Eagles. And they take over again, and it's a 7-1 score. And we have been in this neighborhood very recently because this is how the first set got started. And then Mountain View pulled it out by 2 points. And that one punched home decisively by Mallory Berent, the 5'10" senior middle hitter. And the serve goes back to the Spartans. Masha now serving. Masha is looking for her third ace in her second year on the varsity. And that won't be it. Or would that be scored an ace? I'm not sure, but in any case, it will be a point. Now the Mountain View bench seems to think it's an ace. We'll wait until next time and see what Max Preps has to say. Tipped. Oh! And that one, Pristine Lim, it was all she could do to just get her hands up without that one being right in her face. And it's 4-7 Los Altos. Masha continuing to serve. And that one's a little bit low. So Los Altos retakes possession here. And Sofia Costa, who served very well in the first set, now going to put the ball into play for Los Altos. Oh, too low. Too sharp an angle there by Avia, who had the height for it, but didn't get the contact that she wanted. Mountain View has the serve again. And this time, Emmy Thomender. Set, low set, and it came out very well for Los Altos. Some very demonstrative words there on the other side there by Ella McFarland, who I talked about earlier. Now Avia Russo serving. Ooh, not well handled. And Masha not happy about how that one turned out, as it's 10-5 Los Altos. Ooh, close one, and that one was begging to be tapped, and it was. Another one close, and it's dinked over. Evelyn Zhang, who's been pretty quiet most of tonight. The 6-foot sophomore middle blocker. But she scored that one for the Lady Eagles, and it's a 6-point game. Ooh, good idea there, but didn't quite get executed. That's Jessica Dukovic, number 20, who made the effort there. Another point to the Eagles, 12-5. And that one's going to be a little long. And so Mountain View, blessedly for them, gets back into things. And look who's coming up, Alex Sakamoto. And when she serves, points pile up. And that one's going to go to Los Altos. And that is a very quick end to the serving run of Alex Sakamoto, who's usually good for half a dozen or so points. So kudos to Los Altos for handling that serve so well. But we're back to an Eagle serve. And we have Rico Wald. Good defense. That one trying to get over their heads. It's controlled by the Eagles. Tipped over and still in control. And that one, couple of sort of fractured passes there. Los Altos not able to get it over the net, and Mountain View takes over again. Hear the Mountain View crowd getting into this game a little bit. Ace for Mountain View. I think that's the first ace we've had tonight. At least the one that is most unequivocal. And Hazel Nadeau gets it, and that is ace number 15 for that young lady. And off the deflection, Los Altos regains it. Substitution now. It's Pristine Lim coming in now. And Pristine has an 80.5 serving percentage, 11 aces, and unfortunately 18 serving errors, that being the most recent of them. But to be on a varsity team as a freshman is still nothing to sneeze at. And here's Kendall Lim. Ooh, great attempt there, but too much momentum in the wrong direction, and that's going to stay with the Eagles. 15-9. And this is not where the Spartans wanted to be at this point in the second set, whereas a set ago they were firmly in control of the game. Now the Eagles have strategic control of it. Oh! Well handled and kept out of the ceiling. Well done there by the Spartans. Now Los Altos controls it, and that time they couldn't get it. Hit hard into the backcourt. No chance at all for the Spartans. Handled, and we're back. We had a joust there. True joust. Oh, Alex Sakamoto trying to keep that one in play, and it was off her fingertips. Wrong way. And Los Altos continues to have it. And we'll step aside as the Eagles have a 17-9 game midway through the second set. Don't go away. There is Tim Lugo, the athletic director of Mountain View High School, and next to him is his boss, Dr. Kip Glazier. She's the principal here in the second year of her tenure after succeeding Dave Grissom. Proud to call them both my friends. And right now, Mountain View High School could use a friend because they are down 9 points in this second set, and Los Altos right now is turning this second set of this contest into a rout. Kept alive. Mountain View trying again, and that one's going to go to Los Altos. 4 hits, 1 too many for the Lady Spartans. And Los Altos, whose season has not been marked by an unusual amount of success, finds themselves giving Mountain View everything it can handle. Although Mountain View does take over serving now after that last joust. And Hallie Pattison up for the first time, or the third time, I should say, serving, facing down a 9-point deficit. And that one's going to be a little low. This is Hallie's first year on the varsity, but her not her first year playing for Mountain View Volleyball. And Los Altos serving there. Anna Heath, who led off our match. And that one perfectly placed by the Lady Eagles. And 21-10. Holy Toledo. Mountain View usually has a very narrow edge in the second set, but now they're facing down an enormous deficit. That last serve by Anna will go down as a serving error. But still, 10 points is nothing to sneeze at. That was Masha serving. That one is headed out. And good eye there by the Lady Eagles, who made a mistake or two in the first set when trying to judge shots that were headed towards the sideline, but seems like they've cured that a little bit. Sophia Costa is your server. Tipped. Oh, barely got that one over. Good block there, controlled again by the Spartans. Shifting over to the near side, and that time the return wasn't there. Mountain View inching back towards being competitive in this set as Emmy Thomander, an 82.9 serving average. Oh, good kill there. No nonsense on that one. I think that might have been Mallory Berent on the far side. So Emmy continuing to serve. 25 aces for Emmy. And that one just out. And it's back to an 8-point deficit. Jump serve there by Emmy. No, it goes to Los Altos. And Mountain View didn't like it, but they're not going to put up much of a contest there. Good placement there. So, Los Altos has turned the corner. Avia Russo serving. And that one is going to go to Los Altos, or go to Mountain View. Thought for a second there that there might have been a touch by the Spartans, but apparently not. And Alex Sakamoto, who reminds me of Madison Bumgarner back in the days when the Giants were the baseball champions of the world. And that one, great defense, as Alex Sakamoto gets another chance, as it's a 7-point deficit now. Whether Mountain View can come back, we'll have to wait and see. Ooh, good defense, good dig there. And that may have been too many hit. No, that was an underhanded move there. Addie Kopp was very good at that dig, but it's now set point for the Lady Eagles. And your server is Rika Awalt. And just like that, it's 24-17, and the Spartans have the serve again. Your server, Hazel Nadeau. Oh, swiped at there by Hazel, but she might have been better off just letting that go. In any case, Los Altos takes the second set. It's one apiece, and it is a horse race, just what we hoped for. We'll be right back. We're back for set number 3. We have one apiece for each of these teams, and the best way to describe the second set was that it was a lot like the first right up until it wasn't, and meaning that Los Altos did jump out to a sizable lead. But in the first set, Mountain View managed to erase that lead and then cruise to victory. In the second set, Los Altos really maintained the lead. It was never closer than about 5 points, if I remember right. So Mountain View just was not able to execute in what would have given them a 2-set advantage, and what statistically should have given them a 2-set advantage. Although their margin in the second set, statistically over their opponents, is much smaller than that of set number 1. Well, in any case, we're going to be back here for the third set of what could go to 5. Mountain View does not look phased in the least at having taken a dive on that last set. So, Hallie Pattison serving to open set number 3 for the Mountain View Spartans. And there we go. And that time, maybe a little bit of intellectualism, because usually Los Altos on that far side has gone for a smash. This one was sort of flipped to the left of the picket fence that Mountain View's been employing, and it paid off. 1-0 lead, Los Altos, and that one is going to be just a little bit long, and Anna Heath is not happy about it. The third serving error by Anna this evening. Now, Addie Kopp. Blocked, but still handled. And another good block, and that one ended up in the rafters, but it came down lucky. And perfectly placed there. And Los Altos maybe getting an idea for where the holes in the Mountain View defense are and starting to work them. And so far pretty successfully, although it is very early in the third set. Sophia Costa, who's played such an important role in the success of the Eagles in both sets. And another one that's planted right in the middle. As Los Altos starting maybe, as I said earlier, to see where the vulnerabilities are and taking advantage of them. Oh, and two can play at that game. as Mountain View exploits a gap that they see in the Los Altos defense, and they reduce it to a 1-point deficit. Emmy Thomender. Oh, great attempt there, but again, not enough of an angle there. And Avia, that's the second time she's made that unforced error. And we have a tie game. And that one is going to go to Los Altos after a serve into the net. Oh, good strategy there. It's a difficult shot to make, but if you can make a very, very sharp angle away from blockers and you can make it fall, you're going to reap benefits. And another one that's popped down by the Lady Spartans. Number 16, let's see if I have, yes, that's Mallory Brent. Good block, good recovery. Tipped, can they keep it? They can, and they do. And that one is perfectly placed one more time as Los Altos halts the run there. Ruby Border was responsible for getting that one polished off. And the new Los Altos server is Maggie Lynn. We saw her a little bit earlier, now serving from the far side. And I think Maggie may be the first Los Altos server we've seen serving from that side. Usually everybody has gone towards the near corner, towards the entrance and exit to the gym. And it's now Alex Sakamoto's turn. And Alex's last turn at serve only lasted one rally. Los Altos responded very well. And what do we have here? That was an underhand and maybe a fourth hit there. In any case, an illegal hit. And Mountain View with a lead, and their students getting into it. Oh, that one is out and called very accurately by some of the people in the stands, as now Mountain View with an 8-5 lead here in set number 3. Alex Sakamoto continuing to drive the train for the Spartans. Blocked, and no one there to follow up. Ruby Border was the last Eagle player to touch that, and then nobody there to play the rebound off the block. 9-5 Mountain View. Oh, Mallory tried to handle that one and couldn't, and that headed into the Mountain View bench, and Los Altos with a chance to cut this lead or maybe overtake it. Pristine Lim taking over. She has had one serving error tonight, but also 11 aces. Close quarters, and the referee saw something he didn't like. That may have been a net violation. And now Los Altos getting into it, saying you can't do that. 9-7, Mountain View. Oh. Kristen Lim. We're going to have a battle of the dueling benches here, it would seem. Oh. Kendall Wynn perhaps being thrown off by the vociferousness of the Los Altos bench against the Mountain View stands. And athletic director Tim Lugo is loving the enthusiasm. 10-8. Tipped and tipped again. Oh, beautifully done. Just rolled over the net and skittered down at no chance at all for the Lady Spartans. So it was a little luck there. I probably shouldn't give a whole lot of credit there, but it is a point for the Eagles. So here we go. That one is headed out, and the Eagles have tied this game. Ten all. Good reaction there, and Mallory Berendt took a good swipe at it, but was only to get her fingertips on it if she got any touch at all. And the Eagles are back on top. Los Altos' reactions have gotten much better in this set, as they're not being caught flat-footed by Mountain View anymore. Mountain View has had to earn all 10 of their points in this set, and they're going to need a breather, and so we'll take one too. It's 12-10 Eagles in set number 3. Another shot of the Los Altos bench, and it might be an exaggeration to say that the Lady Eagles are victory-starved. After all, they have captured 5 victories, but they're also under 500, and this is their biggest rival, is Mountain View High. So if they're displaying a little bit of hunger tonight, I think it's probably understandable. Anastasia Marinopoulos now. Mountain View got that one back. And we're back to a 1-point game. And we have not seen any extended runs. This one has been pretty much a set of inches, if you will. Addie Kopp serving. Whacked home, and that was a Via. No nonsense on that one. Avia Russo. And that'll add to her total of kills, which I have to be honest, I lost count of a while ago. But Anna Heath is now serving. She led off our match, and here she is again. And that one's out. So a 2-point run now for the Eagles, but that's about as big a run as we've had all night, or at least in this set, rather. See if the Eagles can extend it. They are up by 3. Joust. They're playing on. And that one's chipped off of Mallory Berendt, and it's going to be another point for the Eagles. A 3-point run now. And a 4-point deficit. Oh, and that one off the hands. And frankly, I don't know if Anastasia was prepared for that one. But 15-12, Mountain View playing again from behind. In the first set, they did that very well. In the second set, not so much. Addie Kopp now. Oh, good attempt there. Addie Kopp is a third-year varsity player, and she has a service percentage of 85.3. Only 2 aces, but her real glory has been in kills. She's had 227 of them, over 135 sets played. So, very impressive record. Sophia Costa now. And Los Altos, somehow or another, managing to keep that one alive. Oh, and again, dug out. Good a dig as I've seen all night. Oh, can they get it over? And they do. What a rally so far. And that one now will signal the end of it. And some folks in the stands thought that should have ended early, that there might have been an illegal hit by the Eagles, but in any case, the Spartans do come away with it. Still a 3-point deficit. And your server is Emmy Tomander. And that one slugged home. That might have been Evelyn Zhang. In any case, Avia Russo. That one heads into the stands, and I don't know if that is counted as an ace or not, but it is going to end up with a point. Maybe the next time we're together, I'll have a better grasp of that. 18-13, Los Altos. Oh, and another serve not well handled. And that might have been a technical ace. Yep, it sounds like it was. I'll have to check my rule book, but in any case, 2 straight excellent serves by Avia Russo make that 3. And right now, Mountain View just can't receive a serve. (2013). A little bit gentler that time, and that was definitely an ace. And Avia just hit her 67th ace as a varsity player. And that one, I think, may have been illegal contact with the net, or maybe, well, in any case, I think it was a net violation, but that'll end that run. And the Spartans retake control of service. Hazel Nadeau. And that one heads out. 21-15. And that may have been an illegal hit. And Peter Kim asked for a timeout. We'll take one, too. 21-15 in favor of the Eagles. Set 3 headed to a conclusion. We'll be right back. Right in the middle there, you can see Michelle Noeth. She is the athletic director of Los Altos High School, somebody that I see on a regular basis over there. She's standing next to Dr. Kip Glazier. on hand for what has been an incredibly entertaining night of volleyball so far, and we're not done yet. Hazel Nadeau continuing to serve for the Spartans. Kept alive there. Kept alive again. Mountain View calling for a penalty, and that's a double hit, but it's still played on. And that one, in a rally that their captain is not happy about, and giving the referee a piece of her mind. But 22-15, and I think she definitely has a case. But on we go. And that one's far out. Maggie Lynn serving on that one. Unforced error there. Alex Sakamoto headed onto the court, I think. Number 17. And here she comes. You gotta think Alex is kind of a hero around campus. Playing in her last year as a Spartan. And that one just rolled off the hand of Addie Kopp. And 23-16 as Los Altos closing in on a victory here in this third set. Christine Lim. And that one's hit a little bit too hard by Abby Kopp. And it's set point now for the Eagles. Oh, that was long and wide. Still set point. And here comes Kendall Wynn. Looking for her 99th ace. Oh, that one was headed out, but it's kept alive. Oh, kept alive again. Los Altos thought there might have been a free ball. And once again, Mountain View rescues it. Amazing. But not that time. And Los Altos captures the third set. And Mountain View has not been in this position often. And we're going to come back for set number 4 in just another moment or two. Well, we're back at Mountain View High School, where the home team Lady Spartans find themselves down a set and on the verge of only what would be their third loss, and a loss that would jeopardize their standings, third place in the El Camino League. Still plenty of energy, and there's still more volleyball to play. And certainly there's good morale on the Mountain View bench, but right now they're looking at something that they're not accustomed to. A couple of, well, quite a few parents here tonight, but I can tell you that Ella McFarland's dad, Bob, is here tonight. And Daniela Hughes's mother, Robin, is here. She and I have been teaching together for about 20 years. Always good to see people off campus, because it proves to us that we have lives outside of school, which is what teachers ought to have. Back to volleyball, Anastasia Marinopoulos, who's had a good night serving so far. Controlled by Los Altos. And driven home. And Los Altos starting the fourth set much like they picked up, or picking up where they left off would be a better way of saying it. 1-0. The Eagles win this one. We all go home. And Mountain View, a joust there, headed back into the Spartan backcourt, but they do control. Good set, and that one's defended, and it's up in the rafters. And the Spartans kind of whiffed on that one. Mallory Barrent was coming ready to lay a haymaker on that ball, and it just got off of her fingertips and didn't go much of any other place. 2-0 Los Altos. Tip, and not handled by Mountain View. And for the third set out of 4, Los Altos is going on a run, although it's too soon to see, or too soon to say, whether it will be an extended one. Oh, and that one. Too much momentum for the defense to handle, and it's a 3-1 game now as the Spartans have their first serve in the set. Allie Pattison, number 5. And that one right at the feet of Allie Kopp. Or Kendall Wynn, excuse me. And perhaps Los Altos smelling victory. You can never count out Mountain View, but they've got some heavy lifting to do. Oh. Great effort by Anna Heath, the libero there, to keep that in play. She may need some aspirin after that one. Alex Sakamoto. The big guns for the Spartans. Oh, good dig there. That one's way up there, defended by Los Altos. Back pass, and that one fell, and that one's going to count. And it's a 1-point game now. As Mountain View, again behind the strong serving of Alex Sakamoto, who's only made one unforced error in this match, bringing him back into it. Oh, good block, and we have a tie game. And the bench loves it, and the crowd loves it. Headed into a run now. Oh, Kendall Wynn not able to come up with that. And Kendall's really exerting herself tonight. That is Sophia Costa serving once again. Oh, Playing keep away now from Los Altos, but too many hits. That was a wise move, but somebody lost count of something somewhere, and it's 6-4. That was very wise because that would have led into a joust, and Los Altos has won at least as many of those tonight as they've lost. Back corner, and a point for the Eagles. So Los Altos winning by degree. Taking 2 or 3 points at a time, but it's been successful for them of late, or it has been since the first set. Ooh, Alex Sakamoto with a pass that headed into the scorer's table and might have caused an injury there if someone had bothered to run after that. That was Emmy Thomender who was closest to it. That one's out. 9-4, Los Altos. Oh, let. And that was one where there's no way to plan that. I'm convinced of that. All right, we're going to take a break now as Los Altos 10-4 in the fourth set. We'll be right back. Now we're looking at the Mountain View bench, and you can see there some enthusiasm, but also maybe a realization that this isn't their night. I hasten to add that you can never count out the Mountain View Spartans. Not this volleyball team, not this school, not this year, and not with this coach. But as we're sitting here, it's 10-4 in favor of the Lady Eagles, and Sofia Costa is continuing to serve. I think it's about a 3-point run now. And that one is going to go to Mountain View. Just a little bit too long. And the Spartans regain the serve, seeing if they can cut this lead down just a little bit. Emmy Thomender. Sort of a gentle serve there, and and Los Altos not able to handle it. They were playing catch with each other rather than trying to get it over the net, and it cost them a point. Sort of a savage kill there by Los Altos. 11-6. Avia Russo, who's had one ace tonight, looking for another, and gets a serving error instead. That's not what she wanted. And the Spartans get the ball back as soon as they can find a server. We're waiting for a server to come out for the Spartans. Now I think we have one, and that's Mallory Barrent. Ooh. Blocked. Oh, and Sofia Costa almost ran under the net into Mountain View's side of the court there in her pursuit. It's a 2-point run for Mountain View. 11-8. Interesting pass, and they tried to dink it and couldn't let go. And I think they sort of ended up dragging the ball back onto their side. So that's the end of that run, and the Eagles take over. Oops. Rico Awalt. And textbook point there for Los Altos, as Mountain View still realizing that they've got a lot of enthusiasm. But Los Altos is more than halfway home here in this fourth set. Standing serve there and did not pay off. A little bit of complacency there shown by the Eagles on that serve. Rico might have handled that differently. Anyway, 13-9. Hazel Nadeau. Ooh. And Los Altos miscommunicates there and gives up a point at a time when they can ill afford to do so. 13-10, and Hazel, that'll help her serving percentage. And that one is going to be a double hit against the Eagles, and now it's 2 points. And the Spartans chipping away at the lead. Oh! Kendall Wynn trying again to keep that in play, but off of what I think was her left hand. And the Eagles have it again. 14-11. Christine Lim with serve. Headed out, but they keep it in. And quick flick there, but Mountain View handles it again, and that one's headed out. No, it's kept in, and it is going to. That's headed out. Okay, great effort, but I think it either landed out of bounds or something else. But in any case, Mountain View does get the serve back, and Kendall Wynn. Good pass there by Kendall. Tipped, controlled by the Spartans. Oh, no, and that was just not handled by the libero. Anna Heath probably wishes she had that one back, because now it's a 1-point game. Good block, but it's handled by Los Altos, and that one, Kendall Wynn barely had time to get her hands up. That might have ended up in a broken nose, and it's a 15-13 game. And again, no long runs so far in this set. Anastasia Marinopoulos, who's had a great game in serving. And that one is a let, but it's handled by Mountain View. And that one's headed out. Lets can be great, but if you've got a team that's as fast as this group of women, You can't depend on it bringing home the bacon. Short pass, and the libero again unable to make any contact with it. That was Anna Heath. Back to the Spartans, but they're now facing a 2-point lead. Ooh, oh! Hit the rafter. But Los Altos manages to control it. Blocked. Controlled again, and this time Los Altos can't handle it. We're back to a 1-point game. Hallie Pattison, who's done a lot of serving tonight. This is called paying your dues at the Mountain View Volleyball Club, if you will. And that one headed out. And Mountain View does control it, and it's back now to Los Altos. And a joust, and this time Mountain View wins it. We have a tie game. Because Mountain View does not want to go down to defeat. In one set, in a 3-set run against their crosstown rivals, especially when third place is on the line. And that one is going to be out, and that time the kill by Avia didn't pay off. And Los Altos wants a timeout, and I don't blame them. It's 17-16. This is ending up to be a very entertaining 4th set. We'll be right back. Back here at Mountain View High School is Los Altos finding themselves in a battle that they did not find themselves in the last 2 sets, but they are now, as Los Altos realizes that they are going to have to earn this final set if they want to go home early winners. So here's your serve. And blocked beautifully by Mountain View as they've regained their mastery of that far side picket defense. And Hallie Pattinson leading them on maybe the biggest run so far in this set. Oh, and another unforced error. Now 19-16. As we may be headed for a rubber set. Let. No, it's out. And Avia kind of wondering, I think, at this point where her ability to get those balls down went. 2016 as the Spartans are rounding the corner. Blocked. Los Altos keeps it up. And that one is also out. As Avia again swiping at it and still not getting anywhere. And another timeout is called. And Los Altos needs to get its stuff together, and we'll see if they can do it. Don't go away. The Mountain View bench is now full of energy as they realize that they've got a chance to stay alive and head to a 5th set where the odds do favor them, just in terms of endurance and past experience. Hallie Pattison continuing to serve. And that time tipped, but Mountain View knew how to control it. And that one's going to go down, and Los Altos seizing control of its destiny one more time. They're down by 4. They need 8 to win. Anna Heath. Blocked. And Los Altos making another step towards tying this game up and then taking it home. That is Evelyn Zhang you saw there a moment ago, number 14, with her hands in the air. Blocked out of bounds. Now we're not sure, I'm not sure who.
No touch.
Now the referees are going to have a conversation about it.
No touch.
The Spartans don't think there was a touch. But it does go to Los Altos. And the Mountain View bench is apoplectic about it. 21-19. It's Los Altos. Joust coming. Mountain View controls. Oops, some miscommunication there, but they do get it over, and Los Altos gets the point. And both sides realize that this is a game for the ages. It's 21-20. Here comes the serve. Oh, can they get it over? And they do, but it is going to be out of bounds, and Mountain View holds the lead by the skin of their teeth. And Alex Sakamoto, the great relief pitcher, in now for the Spartans. And Los Altos as Avia Russo, realizing that there's life in that corner after all. And it's a 1-point game. Sophia Costa. And not handled, and we have ourselves a tie game. 22 apiece. As this fourth set is one that's going to be talked about for months. Ooh. Can they get it back over? No, they can't. Miscommunication, and it's a very expensive one. And Mountain View takes a timeout as Los Altos within 2 points of notching this victory. We'll be right back. Back here at Mountain View, Los Altos leading by 1 in the fourth set, 2 points away from capturing this match against the crosstown rivals on their own home court. And that one too long, and Mountain View's got the tie again. Emmy Thomender. Good dig there. Another good dig. Good block, but it's out of bounds, and it's set point for Mountain View. As the Spartans fighting back with everything they have to stay in this one. Can they force a fifth set right now? No, not this time. Yes, they can! The referee is calling that. And Peter Kim is disputing it. And they can't believe it. And we're going to go straight to a fifth set here. Oh no, we're going to do it again. I beg your pardon. No! And this time Mountain View unequivocally takes it as we are headed to set number 5 in a true match for the ages. Folks, if you are watching this, you are watching one of the great high school volleyball games that I've ever had the privilege to be a part of. We will be back again for the 5th and final set of this amazing contest. Don't go away. Well, we have returned for the 5th and final set of this contest, and it has been everything we had hoped for and then some. I told you at the top of the program that Los Altos tends to do its best work in the 3rd and 4th sets, but Los Altos failed to follow that prediction. They did well in the 2nd and 3rd sets and have just lost the 4th one. So we're at 2-2. And I should add that the smart money does favor Mountain View. If you look at the averages where they have played to a 5th set, their opponents have scored 10 points and Mountain View has scored 15. So a 3-2 average. So right now you have to think that the smart money on paper would be with the Spartans. But Los Altos has put on a clinic for resilience tonight. And Mountain View will start off serving in this climactic set. Hallie Pattison.
Just gave their captain a yellow card. Just gave their captain a yellow card.
And it looks like we may have a yellow card being issued to one of the sides. I think it may be the Los Altos captain. And now we're underway. I'll see if I can find out more about that later. Somehow Mountain View managing to keep that one alive. And again, Mountain View, Los Altos goes to the well, but this time the block falls in their favor. And it's a 1-0 game here in the 5th and final set. Here we go. Good tip. Tipped again. No! Mallory Barrent kind of whiffed on that. That isn't the first time that's happened tonight. So Los Altos in control again early in a set. You need 15 to win or a margin of 2 if we go over 15. And blocked out of bounds, and maybe Los Altos is seeing that the best strategy, if they can't overcome that picket fence on the far side, is to just hit it as hard as they can and see where the ball goes. And that's paid off so far this set. Tipped and controlled. Blocked, and that's going to go to Los Altos. It's a double hit, or maybe an underhand hit. Couldn't see exactly what the offense was. Or maybe it was over and back. All right, we're going to take a quick timeout. It's 4-0 Los Altos here in the final set. So I have some confirmation now. That yellow card was indeed issued to one of the Los Altos players. We have unconfirmed reports that it was one of the co-captains for Los Altos, but we don't know any more than that at this point. In any case, 4-0 in favor of the Eagles here in this 5th and final set. Make that 5-0 as after the block, Hallie Pattinson took a swipe at that one, but much more horizontal than vertical, and it's a 5-0 game. And the Eagles are 1/3 of the way home. Ooh. Good dig there. And that one is out. And Mountain View is on the board here in this final set. 5-1. Alex Sakamoto, who has mostly been a secret weapon, not so secret anymore, but has been certainly an offensive or serving weapon. And here it comes. Ooh. Oh, short pass, and Los Altos couldn't handle it. 5-2. Whoa! I don't believe that. We're going to see if we can get a replay on that one, because that was just so fast I didn't even see what happened. Okay, we may not be able to get a replay, but 6-2 in favor of Los Altos. An amazing play there. Good dig. Oh! Great idea, bad execution, as Avia was looking for that sharp angle across the court, and it didn't pay off that time. Tipped and out of bounds, and Los Altos gets another chance. 7-3. As the Eagles are about halfway home now. Out! Good eye there. And the fans saw it before we did. 7-4. Mallory Barrent. I certainly hope her fingers are feeling okay. You can see the kids over there wiggling their fingers. Keep that circulation going, Mallory. And too hard to handle there. Los Altos inching its way towards the victory. Rico Wald, who's had a great night serving so far. Very relaxed serve there. And that one, Alex Sakamoto, puddle scraper, but not able to get it, and it's a 9-4 contest. So Los Altos takes another step up the mountain. Rico's right in the center there. And a lot of arm and not much of the rest of her body. And that was a perfectly placed little dink there. And 5 or 6 girls looking at it saying, what was that? Little embarrassing. So who's going to serve for Mountain View now? I'll tell you who. Hazel Nadeau. Ooh, just about a perfect serve, and not much anybody could have done about it. 9-6. And what a match this has been. I don't know that I've ever called a better one, quite frankly. Ooh, that might have been headed out. Blocked, kept alive. Blocked again, it's out of bounds. And no point, and Mountain View comes away with it. And the Los Altos Eagles can't believe it. And they want to know what just happened. Going to be a violation. And Los Altos takes a timeout, clinging to a 2-point lead. We'll be back. Well, we're back in what may be the home stretch of this contest. Don't know how many more intermissions we'll be taking. Blocked. Los Altos keeps it in. And mishandled there, and it went backwards and in the wrong height as Los Altos now 10-7, and they're 2/3 of the way to winning this last set. Again, this set, much like the fourth one, not a whole lot of long runs, but so far, Los Altos getting the best of it. Good dig there. Tipped and mishandled, and the deflection gets Los Altos another point. It's 11-7. That's Pristine Lim serving for the Eagles. And Los Altos gets it again, or do they? No, the referee called that it was down on the Mountain View side. It's 12-7. And now Mountain View wants a timeout. Whew, all right, we'll take one more breather and come back. Looking at the Los Altos bench, and they have victory within their reach, but it's not within their grasp yet. They got to win 3 more points. Mountain View has to win 8 without letting Los Altos get there first. We play to 15 or a margin of 2. And here we go. Pristine Lim And that's out. And Mountain View's back in it, still facing a 4-point deficit. Quentin. Kendall Wynn. And it falls, and Los Altos 13-8. Anastasia Marinopoulos. Blocked, and now match point for Los Altos. And this may be exactly what these Eagles need. Match point. Barely kept in. And Mountain View does get the point, and they hang on to fight another day. 14-9 with a rescue shot of a ball that was headed directly into the lower deck of the stands. And we're still at match point now. Hallie Pattison serving. And Los Altos gets it. They get it, and they take the victory. In a game that was full of mystery and suspense and controversy and screaming and yelling, we have the Los Altos Eagles knocking off the Mountain View Spartans. 3-2, 15-9 in the last set. And there may be a winner, but there were no losers in tonight's contest. That's me. I'm Mike Messner. I will sign off in a second. Breen Yuen and Peter Zabisky. Sorry about that. Jacob Peterson was our producer. Thank you, JP. Special thanks to Mountain View High School and the Peninsula Media Center. This is Mike Messner reminding you, run for the roses, but don't forget to stop and smell them. See you next time.